Phoenix generally didn't take this route to work, but with his usual 101 freeway off-ramp closed due to flooding from the heavy storm in the early morning hours of dawn, he was forced to make a detour. He hated driving through this sleazy part of Hollywood, frequented by addicts and prostitutes. As he drove through the dirty streets with his very expensive car, he was forced to slow down due to the pouring rain. He nearly missed the sight of a small form huddled under an overhang in a filthy-looking storefront. Only when his headlights lit the recess for a few seconds did he see the look of desperation in the kid's eyes. He almost didn't stop and was about to drive on by when his conscience told him that he had to. The young man had the look of, "Help me," written all over his face. Phoenix was reminded of his own family, kicking him out of their house when they learned of his BDSM lifestyle and how he'd struggled to eat, scratching to survive. He was compelled to pull over and pick him up. As they ate, he studied the kid. Now that he had him, he wondered what he was going to do with him. What he wasn't going to do was put a hot meal in his belly and kick him back out on the street. As he watched the kid shovel food into his mouth like it was his last meal, a plan began to formulate in his mind. Perhaps he could take this boy back to the studios and see how he responded to the BDSM kink. If he could turn him into a halfway decent sub, then find him a permanent dom or set him on the road to an education, the kid might be able to find his place in the world. Anything was better than this life. The boy was really young, but that was okay with Phoenix. He liked them young. It made them pliable to training, and since this one had no experience, it was going to be a bit of a challenge. Phoenix loved a challenge and hadn't shied from one yet. The kid was really good looking and really underfed. Curly brown hair, dulled most likely by his diet, and soft brown eyes framed by long curling lashes. The kid was really beautiful. He tried to play tough, but Phoenix sensed a vulnerability that made him think the kid might be a perfect sub. Phoenix wondered how long the boy had been on the street and what had forced him into the life. He was more than likely a runaway or a throwaway. Sadly, too many boys ended up on the street when their parents learned of their true nature. He wondered whether the kid had come from a broken home or had been abused. "How old are you?" Phoenix asked between bites. "How old do you want me to be?" the kid replied.